Annika Wells did not pay $94,000 on a commercial flight, even if it was business class or gold class, whatever it was. She actually paid, and it's my hunch, that she paid for a private jet to fly her from Australia to the United States. That's why it cost $94,000. Because I reckon the $4,000 that was left over was put towards the person who is chartering the flight for his accommodation and his food. That's why it's an odd number. Just my thoughts. And that's why you have Chalmers and Albanese not giving a hoot about what the Australian people think. They don't care what you think, because we are based on a constitution that's all about corporations, not about the people.
I guess the problem here with this flight was that the plan was that the Minister was going to go on your plane, but was caught up with the Optus 000 problem here in Australia, then had to make a last-minute booking to get to New York. You or your office would have had to approve that, is that right? Did you?
Of course.
So you did approve this?
Of course.
You thought 34 grand for a flight was okay?
Well, we spoke. I didn't get all the receipts, David. What happened was I was travelling. We spoke on the Friday night. We spoke again on the Saturday morning before I departed, and made the decision that Minister Wells would stay.
So this was your call? To
deal with these issues. Well, we did it. As a government, we make calls, David.
But on this decision to go ahead with that flight, that's your decision? We
make decisions as a government, David. And Minister Wells stayed back, and therefore it was, I assume, you know, I don't, this will come as a shock, David, but I don't, you know, ring up and make bookings myself.
But you or your office have to approve that flight cost?
Of course. And we spoke on the morning,
right,
and Minister Wells travelled. It was a very significant event for Australia.
We go Cam, then yourself, then we're finished.
Treasurer, a lot of talk about rules there, but can I ask you to talk to Australian households who you've just told are now going to lose their energy bill rebate after Christmas? How should they feel, and how do you feel when they see Annika Wells out there spending like it's Black Friday on expensive dinners in Paris and trips overseas and ski trips in Thredbo? How should they view that, and how does that make you feel when you're trying to find savings in MAEFO?
Well, look, as I've said on another number of occasions already, and in other ways as well.
You said people are concerned about it.
Last one.
Are you concerned about it, Treasurer?
I've answered your question,
Does it concern you, Treasurer?
I've answered your question, Cam. Thank you.
Treasurer, do you think it's fair, given you're here talking about the difficult economic climate, the fact that difficult decisions need to be made, quite blatantly, like, is it fair for taxpayers to be paying for business class flights as part of the family reunion allowance when households are making difficult decisions about electricity bills, school fees, and it's an expensive time of year?
Yeah, thanks very much. I refer you to the same answer I gave to Cam a moment ago. Thanks very much.